Meeting to order. Will you please stand and join us for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome to our July 20th council meeting. Matt, start us off with a roll call.
Councilor Savage, Robinson,
Here.
Demas,
Here.
Zadi, Halter,
Here.
Batolo,
Here.
West,
Here.
Hickerson,
Here.
Maricomo.
Here. And councilors, first order of business. In Councilman Zadi's absence, I would take nominations for a council president for this meeting.
Your Honor,
Councilman Batolo,
I nominate Keaton West.
we have a nomination for Keaton West. Any other nominations? Because it's a sought-after position. Okay, we have a nomination for Keaton West. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Let the record show. Congratulations. The pay's the same, but we welcome you aboard. And with that, councilors, our first order of business really is the approval of the minutes from the city council meeting of July 6, 2021. I'd entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved, Your Honor.
We do have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're going to get right into the bid openings. We have one bid opening today. It's the 2021 crack seal project, and we have one bidder. R&D Sweeping here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. We do have a bid bond attached to this bid, and the total bid is $53,508.95. 53,508 and 95 cents. And with no other bids, this bid will be turned over to staff for review and recommendation to this governing body. Okay, moving on. We're going to move on to our presentations and proclamations, and we are honored today to have Devin Brubaker, Director from the Southwest Wyoming Regional Airport, here to talk about the commercial terminal modernization project, which will actually take action on the funding portion on Resolution 2021-105, and there you are.
Hello. Good
It's
evening.
yours. Good
Mayor,
evening.
Mayor, Council, I appreciate the time. Won't take long. I just wanted to make sure you understood what was before you here tonight is the second of three federal grants coming in for the commercial terminal modernization project. This one being just a touch over $7.9 million. Last month, you all approved a grant that was a little bit over $4.9 million. The third grant from the FAA will be coming in sometime in 2022 or 2023 for $1 million. Otherwise, this is the last big piece of funding that really needed to come in to kick off. We will be starting construction the first week of August. For those of you that come to the airport, That week, you'll start seeing construction fence going up and demolition of parking lots where the new expansions will go. So the project is moving very quickly. The rest of the project outside of structural steel, reinforcement package, and I'm missing, site work and utilities is out to bid now with bids opening August 4th. All those other items, those already have opened, and we've gotten fairly favorable bids, all things considered with the way the construction commodity markets are right now. So everything's moving in a positive direction. First week of August, you'll start seeing activity on the project, and happy to host any of you up there. I would probably recommend not coming that first week. It'll be quite boring, but as we get going and start getting a lot of earth moving and starting pouring concrete and stuff, happy to host you guys to show you around. And be looking for an invitation for a groundbreaking ceremony sometime in August. It'll be going out here as soon as I can coordinate schedules with our congressional delegation. So you'll have invitations as soon as I have a date figured out with all of them. So that's where we're at with it. Happy to answer any questions you have.
Councilors, any questions for Devin? Once again, I'm entertained by social media, and I watch comments, and I had seen a comment recently about why is the city of Rock Springs funneling all these millions of dollars to the airport? Where's this money going? And these monies are actually the hard work of Devin and his board searching out grants for the upgrade of this facility. And yes, we do have a portion put in for grant dollars and the like, but great job, and I'm glad you explain it very well for those people to know that you and your board have been very aggressive in seeking out these grants that are available to airports, and that you were successful and very successful in receiving some decent funding to make our airport what it should be. So great job, and if there's no questions, we'll move on to the next.
Thank you.
Thanks, Devin. Item number 2, we have the National Main Street Certification, Wyoming Main Street. Mr. Banks? Susie? No? Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong. I just think Chad's just involved with all this, so there you go. I have.
Thank you very much.
Well, then now you're going to have to state your name and address and all that kind of
The whole
stuff.
9 yards. Well, thank you, Mayor and Council, for having us here today. My name is Kayla Clare. I am the project manager for the Wyoming Main Street program here in the state of Wyoming. And to my right here is Linda Klink, who is our program manager for our state coordinating program as well.
And they're serious about the address. Really, they are.
My
No,
address.
Come
no,
on, I used to be a counselor, I know you.
no address and phone numbers.
Oh,
Social security numbers are out. Yeah.
Oh, we're so happy to be here this year. Last year, of course, with COVID, we were certainly limited on our travel, and being able to come in behalf of the Wyoming Business Council and Wyoming Main Street program. Jen Ford was here last year. She's on our advisory board, but Kayla and I are excited that we can get back out on the road and meet the councils and the mayors in our community. We're here today to celebrate every year the Main Street programs, of which Rock Springs is a part of. There are 8 accredited programs in the state of Wyoming, and to get accreditation, the programs have to meet really strict standards from the National Main Street Center. And I'm happy to say that, of course, Rock Springs rises to the top almost every year in these programs that we during these assessments. So we're here to actually present their accreditation certificate to them. But just to let you know too, and I'm sure you do get this in reports, but we always like to celebrate the wins. And with COVID nationwide, a lot of businesses were lost. But here in Rock Springs, you did gain 5 businesses, a net 5 business, and net 5 jobs this year. So you have to know that you maintained your numbers. Statewide, our numbers actually raised a little bit over the 2019 year. So I think that speaks a lot to the programs in the communities and how hard they work to help the businesses in their communities. So we do have our accreditation certificate for the Main Street program, URA. So
Straight up.
We will present
Sue?
that. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We're gonna have to, you will not get out without a picture, I'm sorry.
Well, and these programs don't work out without volunteers. I think I counted up about 1,300 volunteer hours, which is way
Yeah.
down from the year before, just because there were so many events not being held.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But these programs do not exist without the volunteers of the community. And by tracking the volunteer hours, it shows how much the community believes in the program and is.
Right. Well, we appreciate the partnership that we've always had, and these guys do a good job in the support of city staff and the volunteers and the Main Street folks, state legislators, whole 9 yards. It takes everybody to make it work. And
I understand that, and so Kayla has the
Yes.
next part of the presentation.
Yes, so in addition to, of course, recognizing Chad and his staff's work in their accreditation for the year, the other thing we wanted to present to you today was a certificate of appreciation to you, Mayor, and to the council for your continued support of the Rock Springs Main Street and URA. So I will present to you with this wonderful certificate.
Make sure he gets a photograph too.
well, that's nice. We will take a photograph. Everybody needs to take a photograph.
Where do we pose? Where do we pose?
So we don't know. We try to sometimes do it.
I'm learning to get the back of the I'm learning to get the back of the row. Thanks so much for your contributions.
For that and keep our prestigious definition of being the number one.
Chad keeps making those businesses grow, then you're gonna keep collecting sales tax.
Yeah, it's all about the sales tax and everything we can do. You see this project across the street, I'm sure. The bank building, and where anything you can do to lobby on our behalf. We need to fill that thing up, and I believe we will. But it's all about growing our downtowns and making sure we have a strong foundation downtown. And I think we're all focused on the right direction. It takes a while, but no one said government is fast. It just takes a while. Thank you. Appreciate that. And thanks for visiting our Rock Springs. And if you are in town for a while, you stay in for a couple days, spend money, shop, go eat. By all means, golf, whatever you can do to spend some money in Rock Springs is always good.
We actually did the dining this dinosaurs.
Oh,
They found all those dinosaurs.
good deal.
Listened to the music, so
Right on. Okay, this is going to bring us to the petitions section of our agenda, and I would ask if there's anyone here tonight that wished to speak to the city council on any issue. This is your time to get up and do so. Anyone? Hearing none, I'm going to close the petition section, and we're going to move on to the officers and staff reports. Councilors, we have item number 1, the health insurance fund recap for June 2021, and number 2, we have the Rock Springs Housing Authority quarterly report. Councilors, I would entertain a motion to approve the officers and staff reports and place on file.
So moved, Your Honor.
We do have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that's going to bring us to our council committee and board reports. Councilors, we have item number 1, the Rock Springs Historical Museum Board meeting minutes of June 9th, 2021. 2, the Parks and Rec Advisory Board meeting minutes of June 10th, 2021. 3, the Main Street Board meeting minutes of June 14th, 2021. 4, the Joint Powers Telecom Board meeting minutes of June 24th, 2021. 5, the Joint Powers Combined Communications Board meeting minutes of June 28th, 2021. And I would ask if there are any other council, committee, or board reports due at this time or wish to be added. Hearing none, councilors, I would entertain a motion to approve the council, committee, and board reports and place them on file.
So moved, Your Honor.
We do have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, this can bring us on to the correspondence. Councilors, we have 5 items under correspondence. If there are any questions, please bring them up. If not, I would entertain a motion to approve the correspondence and place the correspondence on file.
So moved, Your Honor.
We do have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay, this is going to take us to the bills and claims. Councilors, item number 1 are the bills and claims for June 30th, 2021. What's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus?
I make a motion to approve the bills and claims for June 30th, 2021.
Councilors, we do have a motion to approve the bills and claims for June 30th, 2021. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstained.
Let the record show. Item number 2, the bills and claims for July 20th, 2021. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus?
I make a motion to approve the bills and claims for July 20th, 2021.
We do have a motion to approve the bills and claims for July 20th, 2021. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item number 3, the salaries for July 7th, 2021. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus?
I make a motion to approve the salaries for July 7th, 2021.
We do have a motion to approve the salaries for July 7th, 2021. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Councilors, this is going to move us on to the new business items underneath our agenda. We have 7 items under new business, starting with number 1. We have a request from the Rock Springs Main Street URA to allow open containers for malt beverages only during the Main Street Market on the South Main Block from E Street to F Street every Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. beginning on July 22nd, 2021 and ending on September 9th, 2021. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman West?
move to approve this request.
Councilors, we do have a motion to honor this request. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second has been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Item number 2 is a request for 5 malt beverage permits from the Sweetwater Dirt Racing Alliance for the Sweetwater Speedway races on August 13th through the 14th and September 3rd through the 4th, 2021, from 5 p.m. to midnight, and September 11th, 2021, from 11 a.m. to midnight at the Sweetwater Speedway. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Batolo?
move to approve this request.
We do have a motion to honor this request. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item number 3 is a request for 14 liquor catering permits from Lynn Pie Incorporated, doing business as Bomber Sports Bar for the Sweetwater Downs Live Horse Races on August 20th through the 22nd, August 28th and 29th, September 4th through the 5th, September 10th through the 12th, September 18th through the 19th, and September 25th through the 26th of 2021, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Sweetwater Events Complex. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus?
I make a motion to approve this request.
We do have a motion to honor this request. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Item number 4 is a request for 2 liquor catering permits from the Liquor Depot for the Red Desert Roundup Rodeo on July 30th and 31st, 2021, from 4 p.m. to midnight at the Sweetwater Events Complex. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman West?
move to approve this request.
We have a motion to honor this request. We have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Item number 5 is a request from the Park Hotel to extend their serving area for the 2000 and 2001 class reunions on August 6, 2021, from 4 p.m. to midnight. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Batolo,
move to approve this request.
we have a motion to approve this request. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Item number 6 is a request from the Toastmaster for a road closure of 1 block of North Front Street, including the parallel parking area, and to extend their serving area for an end-of-summer celebration on August 14th, 2021, from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman West?
move to approve this request.
We do have a motion to approve this request. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? And item number 7 is a request from the Park Hotel to extend their serving area for the Mental Health and Hope Jam on August 28, 2021, from noon to 5 p.m. Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Batolo?
move to approve this request.
We do have a motion to approve this request. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Councilors, this is going to move us on to the resolution section of our agenda, of which we have 9. And item number 1, resolution 2021-97.
A resolution accepting and approving the renewal of a lease of property with Union Pacific Railroad Company and the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute said lease.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman West.
move to approve resolution 2021-97.
We do have a motion to approve resolution 2021-97. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Councilor Robinson,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Halter,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 2, resolution 2021-98.
A resolution accepting and approving a contract with Dirty Cello and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk to execute said contract on behalf of the City of Rock Springs.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman West.
move to approve resolution 2021-98.
We do have a motion to approve resolution 2021-98. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Councilor Demus,
Yes.
Halter,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 3, resolution 2021-99.
A resolution accepting and approving a memorandum of understanding with the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, Sweetwater County, Wyoming, and the City of Green River, Wyoming, and authorizing and directing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute said memorandum of understanding on behalf of said city.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your
Yeah.
Honor,
Councilman Batolo.
move to approve resolution 2021-99.
We do have a motion to approve resolution 2021-99. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second has been called. Roll call.
Councilor Halter,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 4, resolution 2021-100.
A resolution accepting and approving a purchase and sale agreement for sale of a commercial building owned by the City of Rock Springs to the Rock Springs Chamber of Commerce, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute said agreement on behalf of the city.
That was $1.5 million.
Plus closing costs.
I'm sorry, Rick was in the back. I was seeing if he was awake. Cut your budget and raise the price. What's your pleasure, councilors?
Your Honor,
Councilman Halter.
Move to approve 2021-100.
We do have a motion to approve Resolution 2021-100. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second has been called. All in favor, roll call.
Counselor Batolo,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Halter,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Just FYI for the public, and all jokes aside, basically this is basically giving the chamber back the building after keeping it for the term of the construction and everything, just cleaning up some paperwork, really. And item number 5, Resolution 2021-101.
A resolution accepting and approving a contract with Downstage Entertainment and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk to execute said contract on behalf of the city of Rock Springs.
Councilman, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilwoman Demus?
I make a motion to approve Resolution 2021-101.
We do have a motion to approve Resolution 2021-101. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor West,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Halter,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 6, Resolution 2021-102.
A resolution accepting and approving a memorandum of understanding between the School District Number 1 of Sweetwater County and the City of Rock Springs, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute said memorandum of understanding on behalf of said city.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Batolo.
move to approve Resolution 2021-102.
We do have a motion to approve Resolution 2021-102. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second has been called. Roll call.
Counselor Hickerson,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Halter,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. And just thank you to School District 1 for allowing this program to continue, and the RSPD for making an impact and being there to help through the school year. It's a great program, a great plan, and I hope it does continue. Item number 7, Resolution 2021-103.
A resolution accepting and approving a grant award between the Wyoming Office of Homeland Security and the City of Rock Springs, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the City of Rock Springs to execute said grant award on behalf of said city.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Hickerson.
I move to approve Resolution 2021-103.
We do have a motion to approve Resolution 2021-103. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Robinson,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Halter,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 8, Resolution 2021-104.
A resolution accepting and approving the City of Rock Springs historic train depot lease with Coltrane Coffee LLC, doing business as Coltrane Coffee Depot, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Matthew L. McBurnett as city clerk of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute said lease on behalf of the city.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman West?
move to approve Resolution 2021-104.
Councilors, we do have a motion to approve Resolution 2021-104. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second has been called. Roll call.
Counselor Demus,
Yes.
Halter,
Yes.
Batolo,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Item number 9, Resolution 2021-105.
A resolution accepting and approving a grant agreement, Part 1, offer between the U.S. Department of Transportation, Federal Aviation Administration, and the City of Rock Springs, and authorizing Timothy A. Como as mayor of the City of Rock Springs, Wyoming, to execute said grant agreement on behalf of said city.
Councilors, what's your pleasure?
Your Honor,
Councilman Batolo.
move to approve Resolution 2021-105.
We do have a motion to approve Resolution 2021-105. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second's been called. Roll call.
Counselor Halter,
Yes.
Vitolo,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Hickerson,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Demus,
Yes.
Mayor Como.
Yes. Councilors, this is going to take us to the ordinance section of our agenda, of which we have one ordinance on second reading, ordinance 2021-07.
An ordinance amending Article 3-7 of the ordinances of the City of Rock Springs entitled Bingo and Pull Tab Regulations, whereas the Wyoming statutes relating to bingo and pull tab regulations have been amended by the state to require nonprofit and charitable organizations to obtain licenses to operate from the Wyoming State Gaming Commission.
A couple of announcements. Don't forget Red Desert Roundup Rodeo, July 30th and 31st. The parade, get out and enjoy some rodeo in the parade. Sweetwater County Fair starts August 1st through the 7th, I believe. So upcoming as well. Farmers Market going on, a lot of things happening downtown and around our city. So get out and enjoy yourselves. And with no further business to come before the city council, this meeting is adjourned.